Hello, thank you for tuning in as we continue on the topic about pain but purpose. Pain but purpose. There are so many ways upon which we get ourselves in, and we forget that even as we have gone through these things in our lives, we are still going to get something out of it. And an experience that I'm very sure many people have gone through. Nobody wishes or wants to be in a place of pain, to be in a place of hurting. But because of the things that come into our lives, the society is still different, especially people will react differently to people who are going through things. There are those who will go out of their way to be with you, to cry with you, to be there for you, and there are those who will only be far aloof. It is very true. It sounds untrue, but it's very true. There are those who just want to be in your space just because you're doing well, just because you have money, just because you have a job, you're doing well, they'll want to associate with you. But the moment you go down, there are friends that are going to run away. There are people that are going to run away. And then you wonder, when I started this journey, so and so was with me. So and so was always in my space. So and so would visit me, would call my number, would do this, would do that. But the moment they realize that the comforts that you had or I had are no longer there, they decide, we don't want to associate with so and so, we don't want to do this with so and so. This is not only uh, this is not only in this aspect of maybe, let's say, job wise, or even in our families. There are people who would only want to be there when you have, and then a time comes that you really open yourself and you realize that, you mean, in this season I could not really know as to why you did this and that. But when it goes after a very long period of time, let's say even years, you now get to know that it is indeed God. You did not allow so and so to be in my life at this moment. Even though previously I felt that I am alone, I didn't know you're creating a better journey for me ahead in my life, in my endeavors here and there. Then we come to realize that nothing that comes into our lives gets God on surprise. God has a plan for everybody. Even the times we feel and we see that the things He has for us seem impossible, we later on come to embrace the fact that there's a time in our lives that we really have to look unto God. We really have to look unto Him for the provision of our lives. And the provisions in our lives is not necessarily the basic things alone. We are human beings and we need to interact with people. Therefore, we will still need to have and create room for other people, create room for God to bring in people that will help us, people that will help us rise. Not only those people who will want to be in our space and in our comfort, especially the time when things are good, and in the time when the wind blows and everything is scattered, we want to feel like they should be there. Sometimes you have to thank God for removing certain people in your life, because at the end of the day, when you miss to have these people, you will still realize there are things that are in your life and they must just go on, right? Therefore, I come to see that sometimes when God makes you get to that level whereby there are people you either you cut them off yourself by choice or by experiences that you've had. Then you feel like, uh, I am not really doing this out of spite, but because I've realized the more I continue being with these people, it's not really getting me to a place of purpose. It's not getting me to a place of rest. Yeah. So I'd wish us to give comments concerning these topics of this particular topic of us having letting go people of our lives. And from the people that you have let go, what impact has it made in your life? What have you learned in that particular period of not having these people, especially people who are still there? I'm not talking necessarily about people who have passed on or whatever. I'm just talking about people who were in our lives and at a particular time they left, or you had a particular experience that now made you feel like, no, I need a new chapter in my life. And in this new chapter, I'll still have people who will come in to hold my hand, people who will be genuine to be a part of your life, and not people who only come to smile in your face, and deep inside them they are like, we are just doing this for the sake of doing it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for this, kindly let's share your thoughts. Let's hear from my viewers, my subscribers, and the new ones that are tuning in. Kindly comment in the section below, in the comment section of this video. Thank you for tuning in.